Hi there, students. See the light. See the light of day. Okay, these are slightly different. Let's see. Firstly, to see the light, to understand. I finally saw the light. When you're learning English and they explain to you these auxiliary verbs, they seem really, really weird, these modal verbs. And then suddenly, if you're lucky, you see the light. That's how they work. And this is the idea of to see the light, to suddenly understand. It's like a spiritual conversion, a spiritual piece of spiritual understanding. Once I was lost in darkness, but now I have seen the light. Yes, to see the light, to understand something that you didn't understand previously, especially a sudden inspiration. But notice as well, something that can see the light of day is come into the world, come to public notice. So he's been writing this book for 10 years, and I don't think it's ever going to see the light of day. It's ever going to be published. But notice, for this you could say, I don't think his book is ever going to see the light of day, in brackets, but it is not necessary. Okay, so to see the light, to understand, to come to accept something, particularly something that you were confused about. Your help has let me see the light when learning English. I used to dislike this person tremendously, but finally I saw the light and started to rather like this person. Notice, to see light without thee is to begin to understand. So perhaps you're seeing light at the end of the tunnel is another one. Or you're seeing light at the end of the day. You're coming to the end of a very busy period. I had piles of work to do, but finally I'm beginning to see the light, to see the end of this. So here we've got lots of different meanings. Yeah. This has been a very difficult couple of months, but finally I'm beginning to see the light. I'm coming to the end of a difficult period. He resisted this. He did not understand. He couldn't understand this. And finally, I found a way to help him see the light, to understand something clearly at last. And then something is going to see the light of day, is going to appear, is going to be published. So when something sees the light of day, it appears for the very first time. When I was a baby, or before I was a baby, before I was born, the doctor said that I was very sick, and it was doubtful if I would ever see the light of day, I would ever be born. This model of car first saw the light of day in 1989. Okay, it was first brought out, it was first brought to the market. So see light at the end of the tunnel, see the end of something, understand a bit more. See the light, to twig, it dawns on you, to understand or realize after prolonged doubt. He suddenly saw the light and realized that this was a dead-end job and he would have to find a new one, to cotton on, to catch on, to get the message, to get the idea. And then to see the light of day, to begin to exist, to begin to become publicly known. Okay, so to see the light of day, to be publicly available. The Bodleian Library in Oxford has millions of books, yes, millions, and there are some manuscripts in there that have never seen the light of day. To see the light, to understand, to realize an obscured truth, to realize something that you didn't realize before. And then to see light, to begin to end, to begin to have an understanding of something. So, to see light, to begin to gain understanding, to see the light, to understand all of it. Or a religious conversion. Yeah, you're suddenly converted religiously, and he saw the light. Things changed for him. And then to see the light of day, to see daylight. Woof, that one goes various ways as well. I'm beginning to see daylight with all this work I've got to do. This project will never see daylight. It will never see the light of day. To see light, to begin to get the picture, to see the light, to catch on, to get the message, to understand what's happening. Okay, so to see the light, to understand what's what, to catch on. Then to see the light of day is to be published, to be made public, something that you will see. So I finally managed to get him to see the light. So he understood. And then many of these things will never see the light of day again. These pictures will never see the light of day, and so I forgot about them. There are many languages that have become extinct and will never see the light of day again. There are secret papers that the government has that will never see the light of day. They will never become public, and will never become public knowledge. Yeah, these documents will never see the light of day. So, to see the light, I'm beginning to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm beginning to see the light. Oh no, I saw the light. To see the light of day, to become public, to become something that everyone can see.